before we start this video, I want to give a big shout out to my KOG members of the month, Blue Cat and Run2127. You guys are awesome, just saying. If you want your name here, consider hitting that join button for exclusive channel benefits. How's it going, guys? RNG Life here once again, back from the dead, dude. And I'm not talking about just myself, I'm talking about Duel Links. Duel Links has been kind of a little bit, I don't know, it feels like they just took a month off. But yeah, because there's been nothing in Duel Links. Even the previous event, the Primo event, I considered making a video, and I was like, dude, what is this event? There's nothing here. Why would I teach people to farm this guy if there's nothing worth farming? But yeah, so Duke, on the other hand, has some pretty cool cards. I can see myself kind of trying to unlock some of his cards, his rewards. Also, he's an unlockable character, so I gotta make a video for this guy. Duke is here bringing some life to the wasteland known as Duel Monsters, just regular DM world, which we haven't had a character unlock in a very long time. Dude, what was the last character we unlocked there? Like Arcana or something? I don't even remember. I actually don't remember. But let me know in the comments what was the last character we unlocked there, because I legitimately do not remember. But he is bringing some cool events. If you think you're going to unlock him today, get baited. I don't know why Konami's doing this thing where you have to wait like 4 days. We gotta wait like 4 days to unlock this lad, so that's good luck. But yeah, so we're gonna get him in like a few days, so cool for now, just to farm him, unlock his cards. He has some pretty interesting rewards. Let's talk about the main one, his boss monster, Orgoth the Relentless. Orgoth the Relentless is a pretty cool card. Actually, for the longest time, I thought this guy was a vanilla monster with no effect, 2500 attack, that's it. But he actually has a pretty, like, kind of wild effect that's kind of interesting. It says, once per turn during your main phase, you can roll a 6-sided die 3 times, and this card gains attack and defense equal to the total times 100. So he can potentially gain a total of 1800 attack, and yeah, that could just make him pretty large. It's pretty cool. I mean, you have potentially almost a 4000 beater if you get really lucky. But one thing I like more is that second effect. It says, then, if 2 of the results were the same, apply the appropriate effect. If all 3 were the same, apply all these effects. So if you roll the dice and if 2 of them land on 1 or 2 or whatever, I think that's how it works, right? This card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects until the end of your opponent's turn. Pretty cool. I kind of like that. The only downside is Orgoth is really slow. So if anybody's thinking, oh man, I'm going to use this and I'm going to protect myself from Raigeki Break, yeah, good luck, dude. They're just going to chain to your activation and he's going to die. So he's not that great of a card, but he's kind of a cool little boss monster. He's kind of fun. So, and that right now, I think that's what Duel Links needs. Duel Links needs some more fun. It needs some more like cool event cards, event monsters, whatever, just to kind of get players like, I don't know, messing around with some stuff. Because I know for a fact that I'm just like, dude, all these cards suck and I don't even want to play anymore. But yeah, so if you get a 3 or a 4, 2 of the dice land on 3 or 4, draw 2 cards. And a 5 or a 6, this card can attack directly this turn. By the way, if all 3 were the same, so if all 3 of them land on 1 or 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, you get all the effects, which is kind of wild. So yeah, so he would get all these effects to attack directly, to get the attack boost. By the way, 4000 plus attacking directly, that could be pretty cool. So yeah, I just want to talk about Orgoth. He's a pretty cool card. We also got other stuff like BS Big Core MK2. I mean, I've seen him summon this, and it's not that great, but it's alright. I mean, it says if you control no monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Pretty cool for a 2400 beater. When this card is special summoned, place 3 counters on it, and this card cannot be destroyed by battle. So you can normal summon this card without tributing, which is okay. But the thing is, if he's on the field, because if he's normal summoned, I don't know if he gets his effect. Like, I don't think he gets his counter effect, where he gets the 3 counters. But when he's special summoned, you can place 3 counters on it. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card attacks or is attacked, remove 1 counter from this card at the end of the damage step if you cannot destroy it. So I think if you normal summon it, he just dies. So that's the downside of getting a free 2400 beater summoned. So yeah, he's an alright card. It's bringing back Prime Material Dragon, which is kind of wild. He's also bringing this ambitious Gopher, who, dude, this art looks like it's straight out of like Akira or something. It's kind of crazy. But it says once per turn you can target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls. Your opponent can reveal 1 monster in their hand to negate this card's effect. Otherwise, destroy those 2 monsters. So he's basically just like treacherous. So you have this guy out. Good luck summoning this guy, by the way. I mean, he is a fiend, so he's not too difficult to summon. But if you get him out, target 2 monsters, get a destruction. Your opponent can negate this card by revealing a monster, which is very, very likely to happen. So if you find a way, like if you know a way to mess with your opponent's hand, and I don't know, make sure you can see their hand, make sure they don't have any monsters, then this guy could be really, really good. But otherwise, it's kind of a meme card. It's kind of dumb. But yeah, dude. It's kind of a cool little set of rewards. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys a nice quick replay. I don't want to go into too much time. Oh, and before I show you the replay, I should show you the deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the deck I use, and then I'll show you a replay. This is just so we don't have to have a 20-minute farm video, cause yeah, dude, nah, we don't need that. So it's a pretty straightforward, so let's go ahead and get things started. Let's check out that farm deck. Okay, so this is my farm deck. I've shown it off many times before. This is kind of like my go-to farm. I really, really like this deck. If you have dug into this box, you basically have this deck. Where is this box from? Hold on, let's check it. Judgment Force. If you pulled from Judgment Force, which is actually a really good box, then you will have this deck. This is a really good budget deck. This is a really good deck for competitive players. Well, it used to be, at least. I don't know, the time moves on, and now it's not as competitive, but it's still a really good deck if you're a beginner and you just want a really good deck that is kind of annoying against your opponent. You'll have an unkillable monster, untargetable big giant monster. It's pretty cool. I really like this deck. Also, the fact that this deck can easily fuse for days. It's really, really nice. Also, adding like potential Xyz monsters and stuff in here, you can even do that. So that's why I really, really like this deck. I like Lunalights for their capabilities of farming. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we have and what you can actually take out. I am running the 3 Yellow Marten. She's the only expensive quote-unquote card in this deck aside from the actual Saber Dancer, but you don't need 3 of her to begin with because you'll probably be summoning 1 copy of her and that's about it. So you can basically cut out 2 of these if you need to, and if you must, you can also cut out 2 of the Yellow Marten, and you can run some Jars of Greed or whatever draw cards you have. They're also pretty nice. Skill, you can run whatever you want. It's literally a skillless farm. This is why I like this farm so much. It relies purely on the power of the cards. You do not need a skill. You don't need anything. And life point boost is just in case, like, oh, maybe you bricked for like 3 turns. I don't know. Every deck is possible. I've had people in my previous comments are like, oh, this deck is trash, dude. I bricked immediately. If you brick life point boost alpha, then maybe you'll survive. That's the best I can do. It's a card game. It involves spells and traps and monsters, so there's a chance that you might brick. You can get your hands on Emerald Bird or in her, you're pretty much all set. If you can get your hands on a fusion and any 2 monsters, you're all set. It's pretty easy, to be honest. Last turn engine is Gravekeeper Vassal, doing his shenanigans with Union Attack and Secret Pass of the Treasures. If you don't want to run Secret Pass, you can also potentially run that 1 bow card that lets you attack directly. But it does make your attack go -1,000, so you could if you want, but I personally really like this card. It's a really cool card for just adding cards to hand. It only really works early on. Late game, it's completely trash. Don't expect to use it in the last few turns because it does potentially banish an important card. And yeah, so let's go ahead and actually just jump right in. I'm using 3 copies of this because that's the way I recommend it. But yeah, let's go ahead and just show off how this deck actually works. Okay, so here we go. We got some nice quality of life upgrades. So now, oh look, everything looks slightly different. Like the numbers and stuff look pretty cool. That's the only thing that's been changing in the past like month. So yeah, dude. I mean, pretty boring content-wise, but at least we got the game looking a little bit fresher. So here we go. Basically, this hand was amazing because I drew these 2. This is an okay card if you destroy a monster or whatever. Now, here's where I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna say a thing. Now, Duke Devlin is going all in on the dice monsters, so there is a chance that he can completely eradicate your farm by using one of these guys' dice abilities. For example, he rolls a 6, not discard your entire hand. Look at your opponent's hand and also discard 1 card from their hand. If he rolls a 1 with this card and you have like no monsters or something, because usually I think he wants to hit monsters, but you never know, dude. Sometimes the AI is kind of wonky. But if he does hit your Secret Pass or any last turn card, it will absolutely screw your farm up. I will say this. So this is why I personally believe I really like Lunalights against him, because your boss monster is untargetable, and yeah, because he does run Snipe Hunter in this deck. So that's a little bit of like pretense. Let's get into the farm once again. So here's how I started. I summon the Emerald Bird, throw out the Martin. Martin searches the fusion card. Perfect. Everything I basically need is all set. I bounce you back. I go for the fusion. I'm going to go directly for the giant one because she's good. So, Saber Dancer's out here. I don't want to deal damage. Remember, we do not want to deal any damage to him unless it's burn damage. So, yeah, we don't want to mess around with them. So, Dice Clops. This is where it could have gotten danger. If he got a 1, he could have potentially discarded my Secret Pass, ruining the farm, but we got lucky there. At this point on, you just destroy the Dice Clops, and you're pretty much all set. He doesn't really have much. I do like this card right now. What is it called? Dice, because it's basically saying I activate it, flip a roll a dice. If I can roll, I can potentially search any card that revolves around dice rolls. So it's pretty cool. And if it misses, it like goes on top of the deck or back in the hand. So I like it. I kind of like that card. And then he always goes for that other card, the summon dice, which basically roll, and then he gets to either normal summon, special summon, or whatever. So he can do various effects depending on what he rolls. Now, I'm throwing out the Crimson Fox immediately because I need her in the grave. So if I go for Cat Dancer will now not get popped by a Snipe Hunter. Because remember, Snipe Hunter is a potential liability. You're a little scared about that Snipe Hunter. But now that I have the Crimson Fox in the grave, I have nothing to fear. So I will attack his stuff just in case, because I don't want to. Yeah, see, there's a Snipe Hunter, dude. We don't like this guy. If you don't know why he's so dangerous, it says you can discard one card, target one card on the field, roll a 6-sided die, and destroy that target unless you roll a 1 or a 6. It's very easy to get like a destruction. So he can destroy Cat Dancer if you're focusing on Cat Dancer. This is why I recommend you go into Saber Dancer and just stall with her. So yeah, and that's basically the farm, to be honest. At this point on, all we really do is just fuse for the flex, summon big monsters. You don't really need 2 of these. You can honestly get away with just the Cat Dancer and 1 copy of Saber Dancer, but I just did it just to be 100% safe. And also I wanted to just attack all his stuff to see what kind of stuff he was running, because this is my attempt at gathering info on my opponents. I wanted to look at all his stuff. And I was like, okay, I see you running Snipe Hunter. I see you running this ninja for some reason. I guess it's because he played it in the anime, so that's why he's playing certain cards. Which makes a lot of sense. And a lot of his other builds, he's running like Radius and all the plane decks. But yeah, to be honest, it's pretty straightforward. At this point, you just keep passing forever. I'm just not gonna hit him. Looks a little phallic to me, but fair enough, dude. Konami doesn't want to censor it. That's fine. So this is the last turn. We're going for our full-on combo. Secret Pass to make him attack directly. Union Attack to give him the attack of both Giant Whammons twice. That one just to boost him again. Attack directly. Union Attack double boost. 2,000 or 22,000. What is this? 700 damage. GG, dude. Easy. Easy indeed.
Did you cheat?
I did not cheat, but yeah, let's go ahead and actually show off the reward. Here it is. I have the screenshot, so as you can see, 8,000 plus points. It is pretty easy to do with this deck. You pretty much just comes down to, can you summon Lunalight Saber Dancer? Yes. Okay, you basically win because he can't do anything. And this is just a little last minute thing. If you do not have this deck, if you can't make this deck, if you made it this far, I don't know. I don't think anyone's gonna make it this far in the video if they don't have the deck. You can also potentially run YuBell. Just be careful because he probably will pop YuBell. And then you gotta go through the effort of summoning Terror Incarnate all over again. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that's just a thing. You can run that as well. Good luck to anybody who wants to farm him. You've got to be waiting a few days to actually unlock Duke. But once we're going to unlock him, I can't wait to look at his rewards and stuff and check out his stuff. Dude, I would really, really like Duke to bring back the Last Gamble memes. I love it when you roll a dice and could potentially get a huge win. So I really think they should bring that stuff back, dude. So yeah, hopefully Duke's bringing some cool stuff. I'll be reviewing that when he is finally unlockable. When he does come out, I don't know, we're going to be getting a new box. So far, I don't know what the new box is, but you know Brad and everyone's going to start like making all the leak videos. And maybe I'll start covering it as well if that happens. But whatever, that's pretty much that. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys are using. Is he has he hit you with any debate memes? Did he actually get lucky on you? Because that's pretty much his playstyle. But let me know in the comments below. That's pretty much that. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more dueling shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.